So many moms head into the holidays already running on empty, myself included. You get to the holiday season and you're very excited. It's super fun, but at the same time, you're exhausted, juggling schedules, dealing with family expectations, travel, traditions. The list is endless, and all while trying to keep up with routines, nutrition, sleep, exercise, all of the things that are very supportive for us. But what if this year looked different? What if the one thing you focused on actually gave you more energy, gave you more joy, more peace? In today's episode, I am sharing the one thing every mom should prioritize this holiday season, and it's probably not what you think. And if you're listening, tuning in, and it's not, the holidays are already over, keep listening because this is still going to apply in every single season and for the rest of our lives. So I hope you enjoy today's episode. Feeling exhausted, overwhelmed, or like you've lost yourself in the postpartum chaos? Whether you're 4 weeks postpartum, 2 years in, or done having babies, you deserve to feel like yourself again. Hey mama, I'm Val, a functional sports dietitian, postpartum fitness coach, and a mama who understands exactly what you're going through. Welcome to the Strong and Nourished Mama podcast, where you'll find simple, science-backed strategies to heal your core, rebuild strength, and restore your energy without the overwhelm. If you're ready to go from depleted to strong, nourished, and unstoppable, you're in the right place. Let's dive in. Hey mama, welcome back to the Strong and Nourished Mama podcast. I am your host, Val Warner, a sports dietitian, postpartum fitness coach, and your go-to girl for balancing motherhood with your health without the burnout and without the guilt. Let me first start with a quick review of the week from Denise. She says, amazing podcast. I love her perspective on wellness and motherhood, and it's super relatable, motivating, and practical because becoming a mom is scary enough and super overwhelming, but hearing about these different outlooks and tips is very encouraging and helpful to learn more about how to maintain a healthy and balanced lifestyle. I can't wait to hear more. Thank you for that amazing review, Denise. Thank you for taking the time to review the podcast. You are the best. Mama, if you have 30 seconds, I would totally appreciate for you to go to Apple Podcasts, scroll to the bottom, leave a 5-star review, and let me know what you think of the podcast. And then I will be able to read your review right here on the show. Before we jump in today, Mama, I have some very, very big news because my biggest sale of the entire year is officially here, and I cannot wait to share it with you. So it is Black Friday. It is the week of Thanksgiving, and through Black Friday to Cyber Monday, I'm offering a 20% discount on my group coaching program. But here's the deal. Here is the catch. If you are a podcast listener, so if you are listening to this right now, you get early access to that discount. So you get more time to be able to use this discount. So I'm offering 20% off on the Strong, Nourished, and Energized Mom Method program. It's my 8-week signature program that helps you rebuild your core and pelvic floor, restore your energy, balance your hormones, and fuel your body with simple, sustainable nutrition. So this is where you're going to learn exactly how to eat for healing, for your metabolism, and strength without dieting, while getting weekly coaching, accountability, and a real plan that fits your real mom life. So this program is broken out into 8 weeks. You actually get 12 weeks of access, and I'm offering 2 different options to join the program. Option 1, you start now. You get immediate access. You start slowly through the holidays at your own pace, and you head into January already feeling stronger and more grounded. Or option 2, you join the January cohort. So you lock in your 20% off discount today, you enjoy the holidays without pressure, and you start fresh with the full group on January 12th. Either way, you are saving big, and you get the guidance, the structure, and the support that your body has been craving. Just head to wellnessbyval.com/program, and when you check out, be sure to use the code capital BF for Black Friday, capital BF 2025, all one word, all together. Use that at checkout, and you're going to get 20% off of the program, and you're going to get 12 full weeks of access to this. What's also great is that we're going to have group coaching sessions. We're going to be able to connect on the app one-on-one. So you'll be able to send me questions that you have or anything that you want to go over. And you're going to get recipes, workouts, and the exercises that you need to start rebuilding your core and your pelvic floor. Whether you're 12 weeks postpartum, you're 2 years postpartum, or it's been years since since you've had your baby, this program is for you. So head to wellnessbyval.com/program, use the code capital BF 2025 at checkout, and I cannot wait to work with you, mama. The holidays are supposed to be joyful, but for so many of us, for so many moms, they are honestly overwhelming. Like, oh no. Like, of course we love it, right? Like, we definitely love the holiday season, but there's a lot that comes with it between travel, family expectations, you're hosting, you're cooking, you're cleaning, the meals, the kids' schedule. When are they off school? When are they not off school? When do I need to take off work? Presents, events, trying to keep traditions alive. It can feel like your mental and emotional bandwidth is completely gone. I knew I had to do this episode because no matter how far postpartum you are, 6 months, 6 years, 12 years, 20 years, this season has a way of pulling from your energy in a way nothing else does. And you deserve better than just surviving the holidays. We want to actually thrive during the holiday season and of course every day of our lives, but you deserve to enjoy them. You don't have to just survive them. Let me take you back to my first holiday season after I had my daughter. So I had my daughter at the end of August, and it was lovely because then I'm on maternity leave and it's the holiday season and it's fall and it's cozy and it's just the best. But I was a little stressed and I felt like everything needed to be perfect. I think I just put this pressure on myself. I don't think I really ever talked about it with anyone else, but like the breastfeeding schedule, that's something that I wanted to do and that I loved. But I put this extra pressure on myself. Okay, every 2 hours I have to feed her and it has to be perfect. And I already had some like struggles earlier that I was working with my lactation consultant on, which she was amazing and helpful, but it was just a lot. Then you have to pack all the parts to store and the bags and this and that. And then you got to think nap times and holiday outfits. Did I get the right outfits? Did I remember everything? The meals, my family really took care of the meals, which was absolutely amazing. I think I really just did the salad and the snacks beforehand. My mom and my mother-in-law did amazing with all of that. And the travel schedule wasn't bad because we did Thanksgiving together that year. Christmas, we do Christmas Eve at my mom's and then Christmas Day at my in-laws, and we're all in the same city. So it's not bad to travel. But then for me, I was thinking, okay, I have to have my bag of stuff. I have to have my daughter's bag of stuff. And then you have to like have the million other things that go with it. And then I had to have my bag for pumping. So I was an overproducer when it came to milk, and I had to pump extra compared to what my daughter was eating. And it was also just something that I wanted to do just to make sure I had milk for whenever I did go back to work. So I had my pumping stuff, the cleaning stuff. I had the bottles to store it in. Like, you have like a million things when it comes to breastfeeding and pumping. It's just a lot. And so even though I had an amazing support from my husband and my family, like I'm very grateful for that support, I put so much pressure on myself. And I'm looking back like, why did I do that? I wanted to be on all the time. I wanted to be the mom who had everything together. I wanted her first holiday season to be magical and I wanted it to be perfect. But instead, I ended up feeling overwhelmed, definitely overstimulated, and honestly, it was just stressful for me. And maybe I didn't show it. So maybe those listening who know me during the holiday season, they're probably like, what? No, you were like fine. But inside, I just had this extra pressure on myself. And one day it hit me. The pressure wasn't coming from motherhood. It was coming from me. I'm putting it on myself. So once I realized that, everything changed. Like, hey, you know what? It is what it is. And that brings me to the one thing that every mom needs to focus on this holiday season. And again, if you are listening to this and the holiday season is over, we're still going to benefit from it. So what is the one thing? What is the one thing that you need to focus on this holiday season? Protecting your energy. Protect your energy. Not the perfection. Don't worry about the perfection. Don't worry about keeping up. Don't worry about doing it all. And this is hard, especially if you're type A like me. Your energy is your anchor. Your energy is there to protect you and be with you. And so when we actually protect our energy, you show up calmer. You stay present. You enjoy your kids. You avoid burnout and possibly getting sick because, yes, stress has an impact on the immune system. When cortisol is high, typically you're not going to get sick during that time. But once everything like calms down, like towards the end of the season, and you start to relax, cortisol goes down, your immune system can take a hit, and that's typically when you can get sick. Obviously, if there's other things going around, it's easier to get sick. But burnout and stress definitely have an impact on that. You avoid resentment and you make choices from intention, not pressure. So, this one shift will change your entire holiday season. And honestly, every season, your entire life. So, let's break down how you do that. How do I do that, Val? You're telling me that the one thing is to protect my energy. How in the hell am I going to do that as a busy mom during the holiday season? Okay, let's talk about it. Number one, set bare minimum holiday boundaries. The holidays come with so many unspoken expectations, events, parties, traditions, pressure to make everything magical. And that's pressure probably just on yourself, maybe not from other people, but pressure to make everything magical, especially for the kids, and trying to be everywhere for everyone except yourself. Here's the truth. You get to decide what your capacity is this year. Before December fills up, okay? So at the time I'm recording this and as I'm publishing it and releasing it is Thanksgiving week. Before December fills up, ask yourself, what traditions actually matter to us this year? What can we skip without guilt? Where am I saying yes when I really want to say no? Like, no, I don't want to do that. I feel like I have to say yes to it. Where am I saying yes when I really want to say no? What would make the holidays feel peaceful instead of overwhelming? Maybe you journal about it if you wake up before the kids. Maybe you think about this before you go to bed. Maybe it's while you're walking. Just think about it. Ask yourselves these questions and really, really think about and reflect on your answers. And then I want you to build your bare minimum holiday boundary plan. The bare minimum holiday boundary plan. So this might look like one event per weekend because when you're doing something Friday and Saturday, that's a lot. No late night commitments. Keeping travel simple or choosing to travel. So some people may not choose to travel at all or keep travel simple. Others may say, hey, you know what? I'm actually going to get out of here. I'm going to get out of here. If you've seen Four Christmases, that's what they did. My favorite movie of all time. Picking one meaningful tradition and letting the rest go. What actually matters? Buying gifts early or simplifying them altogether. That's what's great about this time is you can actually simplify them. Why are we making them so much and so crazy? And if giving gifts stresses you out, I am a big fan of gifting wellness. I am a big fan of that. Useful, supportive things that moms and families can actually use. So this is why I shared Black Friday deals on my favorite wellness brands with my email list, from third-party testing supplements to clean beauty to recovery tools and more. If you want those deals too, or you want simple wellness gift ideas, just head to wellnessbyval.com/insider, hop on my list, and I'll send everything right to you. The part most moms struggle with, myself included, how do you actually say no without feeling guilty? You use this simple sentence, thanks so much for thinking of us, but that won't work for our family this year. Oh, thank you so much. I would totally love to go, but we already have plans. And you don't have to justify and tell them what your plans are. You don't have to over-explain. I think we have this tendency to say, oh, thanks, but, and then you try to come up with like a million excuses. You don't need to give a whole backstory. Your boundaries don't require permission, just clarity. Hey, thanks so much for thinking of us. That sounds so much fun, but we're actually not going to be able to make it this year. Thanks so much. Maybe next year. That's it. Because that is going to help you protect your energy. Now, number 2, nourish your nervous system daily. We need this nourishment. The holidays spike stress hormone. Okay, so it's going to spike cortisol. It's going to go up. It's probably going to stay up. And when you're already carrying the mental load of motherhood, that chronic stress hits hard. Here's the part that most moms don't realize. Your nervous system is the control center. It is the control center for your energy, your mood, your sleep, your digestion, your hormones. If your nervous system is constantly go, 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 1,000 miles an hour, your body never gets a chance to reset, and we need that. So supporting your nervous system isn't self-care fluff, like, oh my gosh, she's just doing self-care all the time. It's literally foundational physiology. When your nervous system feels safe, your body can actually improve sleep quality, balance cortisol and blood sugar, reduce cravings, support digestion and gut health, build muscle and recover better, regulate your menstrual cycle, boost mood and resilience. These small moments of calm literally change our biochemistry. That is so cool. They change our biochemistry. This is something we discuss in full detail in my 8-week group coaching program too. And here are simple, doable ways to actually regulate your nervous system during the busiest, craziest time of the year. Because you may be thinking, okay, Val, that sounds cool, but like, how do I do that? So here are some simple, doable ways that you can actually regulate your nervous system. A 3-minute breathing break. It can even be a 1-minute breathing break. If you're like 3 minutes is crazy. It helps you switch out of that fight or flight into that rest, recovery, digest mode. Last week, I had my nail ripped off. I know. And I get dip on my nails, and my nails were very long. The dip cracked. I'm teaching a group fitness class. My nail literally ripped off. It was horrific and scary, but just the rest of the day, I was just like super stressed and like, oh my gosh, what do I do? So on my way home to pick up my daughter, I was like, you know what? I'm going to get another membership subscription to Headspace. I need to listen to this while I drive right now because I need someone to tell me and talk to me. So I got Headspace again. They had an amazing deal, and I have no affiliate with Headspace, but I love them. And I listened to it on the way to pick up my daughter because it's about a 30-minute drive, and I felt so calm when I picked her up. I was in a better mood, and it helps me reset. So the breathing breaks are going to be very, very helpful. Get morning sunlight. This is going to help regulate cortisol, help with your circadian rhythm. It's going to help improve sleep at night. Get morning sunlight. A 10-minute walk outside, even if it's a cloudy day. This is going to lower your stress a lot faster, and it's going to be very helpful to improve mood almost immediately. We're going to get blood flow into the brain. It's also going to help with our blood sugars and energy. You don't have to do a power walk. It could just be a nice chill walk. If you don't have 10 minutes, do 5 minutes. Do something that works for you. Lower caffeine or time it better. I've been personally trying to lower my caffeine intake. Too much caffeine, especially on an empty stomach, mama, spikes cortisol, worsens anxiety and fatigue. So make sure that you're having it after a meal, a balanced meal, and make sure that you're also limiting it if you're overdoing it or you're swapping things out. So I've been actually having more herbal tea, which I find very supportive. Keep blood sugar stable. So this is going to be very important for your nervous system and for stress because balanced meals equals stable mood, less overwhelm, and fewer stress-driven cravings. I have 2 more here. Mobility or stretching before bed. It tells your brain we're done rushing. It's safe to wind down. It's kind of like just a poor man's massage, as my coworker called it, and it works great. And then the last one I have here, take 60 seconds before reacting to stress. This is something I need to work on. This is for me. This tiny pause can completely transform how your body processes tension. Okay, I'm going to take 60 seconds and then I can go from there. So remember, you don't need a 1-hour morning routine. If you have that, that's awesome. You really just need like 60 seconds to 2 minutes of resets throughout the day. So not just like one time, but throughout the busyness of the day. What does your body need? These micro moments of regulation can make the holidays feel lighter, calmer, and so much more enjoyable. So try those things. Let me know what you think. Now, number 3, let's simplify our meals because your energy depends on it. You don't need this elaborate dinner-themed snack, Pinterest-level holiday meal to nourish your family. You need balance because in busy seasons, especially around this time, simple fuel is going to be better than perfect. You don't need perfect. If you have the time and the energy to do something that you saw on Pinterest or on Instagram, great. Let's do that. But really the truth is your brain needs consistent glucose, which is energy. Your hormones need balanced meals. Your nervous system needs predictable rhythm. And none of that requires complicated cooking. So think ingredient style eating. So this can even apply to your holiday meals with your family and your friends, but especially between that. So this is exactly what I teach inside my program in week 2 because it works really, really well for real mom life. And I totally get that because I have a 2-year-old, 2 jobs, and a family and friends and all of the things. And so I need something that's actually going to work for real mom life. Pick 2 proteins that you can rotate: chicken, ground turkey, salmon, tofu. Pick 2 veggies that you can prep once and reuse. Maybe that's like sweet potatoes, Brussels sprouts, asparagus, green beans. Pick 2 carbs that reheat well. Rice, there's different types of rice: quinoa, tortillas, potatoes, different colors of potatoes. And then add in easy staples: Greek yogurt, eggs, fruit, bagged salads. I love the bagged salad kits because they're just so easy. Freezer veggies, whole grain bread, rotisserie chicken. Like, let's make this simple. And you can mix and match all week long without wasting time or energy. And here's the reality, mama. Food is one of the fastest ways to stabilize your mood, your energy, and your stress levels when everything else feels chaotic. So feeding yourself simply is not the bare minimum. It's smart nutrition for a busy season. It is a necessity. We need to make it a priority. And how can we do it in a way that's actually easy during this crazy season? Number 4, give yourself permission to rest for real. For real. Rest isn't a reward you earn after doing X, Y, and Z or doing enough. Rest is a biological necessity. Biological necessity. I don't know why I said it like that. It kind of sounded like, what's that one movie? Oh, The Jungle Book. I don't know why I said it like The Jungle Book, but there you go. Biological necessity. Now that's in my head, especially postpartum. Okay. So whether you're 3 months, 3 years, 13 years postpartum, your body still is carrying the physical and emotional load of motherhood and life. So rest is going to improve that cortisol regulation. The nervous system is going to be calm. Your appetite and your cravings are going to be regulated. You're going to actually be able to recover. You're going to be more patient. Yes, science definitely backs this up too. Immune function is going to improve. You're going to support that immune system. Mental clarity, muscle growth, strength. So rest is responsible. Rest is health. Rest is leadership. And your family benefits when you are rested and regulated. So some things that you can try: realistic pauses, a 15-minute break alone, no guilt. We need this. Sometimes maybe it's only 5 minutes, but we need this break alone. Going to bed 20 minutes earlier. Small change, but a big hormonal impact. A slow morning. So instead of hitting the ground running, say, hey, you know what? I'm going to take it slow. A nap during your toddler's nap. I know that's really hard for me to do. I'm not a napper anyways, but even 10 minutes can help regulate that nervous system and that stress response. Asking your partner, your family, your friends, anyone for help. Delegation is a wellness strategy. And then letting go of old expectations. You don't have to recreate last year. You don't have to do what the influencer is doing on social media. And motherhood isn't a race. If your body is whispering or yelling, hey, you, I am tired, let's listen. You are not falling behind. You are actually protecting your capacity for the moments that actually matter. The last one I have here: focus on connection, not perfection. So this might be the most important one. Your kids aren't going to remember the small things that we like hyperfixate on. The table settings, the matching pajamas. I love matching pajamas, by the way. Curated stockings, elaborate meals, the photos you wanted to capture. Sometimes that's all I focus on. I'm like, I just want to get this photo. I want us to look not look a certain way, but I want us to wear our matching pajamas and sit together and take a beautiful family photo. But our kids aren't going to remember all that. What they're going to remember is baking something simple together, snuggling under a blanket, watching a movie, dancing to holiday music or K-pop in the kitchen, feeling safe in your presence, hearing you laugh, sitting with you while you drink your coffee, your calm energy. Because your babe is a hitchhiker on your nervous system from when they were in the womb and even now, years after. Kids feel connection, not performance. So when you release the pressure to create the perfect holiday, you free up energy to actually enjoy it. And your kids will feel that difference. You will feel that difference. Because at the end of the day, this presence creates the memory, not the perfection. We want to be present in everything that we're doing. So quick recap. Here is what to focus on this season. Set bare minimum boundaries, nourish your beautiful nervous system, simplify your meals, give yourself permission to rest, and focus on connection over perfection. You are allowed to make this holiday season peaceful. You are allowed to protect your energy, and you're allowed to choose what supports your family, not what drains you. So what I want you to work on this week, one thing, I want you to choose one thing. Say no to something. And you don't have to be mean when you say no to something. Just say no. Create a nighttime wind down routine. Build simple meals for the week. Or commit to a daily 10-minute walk. These small shifts are going to make a really, really big impact. So let me know what you think once you try that. How has it been impacting you? How does it feel? And before you go, don't forget that the Black Friday sale is officially live. Head to wellnessbyval.com/program to get access to the Strong, Nourished, and Energized Mom Method. This is my 8-week group coaching program, and you are getting 20% off now through Cyber Monday. Okay, so head to wellnessbyval.com/program, and when you check out, be sure to use the code capital BF2025, one word, and you are going to get 20% off. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. And I hope this holiday season feels lighter, calmer, and more grounded for you. Thanks, Mama. Talk soon. Hey, Mama. I hope you loved today's episode. If you got something out of it or simply enjoyed listening, would you please take 30 seconds to share it with another mom who could use the support? And if you haven't yet, I would be so grateful if you could leave a quick review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you tune in. It truly means the world to me, and it helps the show reach more amazing moms like you. All right, time to go chase my toddler around. Stay strong and nourished, and I'll be back on Monday with another episode. Talk soon.